Hey there, thanks for tuning in. This is Mrs. J. Today we're going to look at shape number 5 from the shape sheet. The grid is 0.5 inches per box, so each one of these boxes is worth half an inch. My approach here is going to be to start from the bottom left and make this outline the front face of the object. Oh, little curve there on accident. And once we close that up, make it a closed extrusion, we'll go back 2.5 inches. All right, ready to go? So in Onshape, we want to make sure that we are in Onshape, ID, Practice Folder, Create, Document. This is going to be shape number 5. Hit OK. First thing we do is make sure we are in inches after it loads. If you get an error message here, just click it. Top left corner, 3 bold bars, workspace units. I am in inches. Okay. Hit the sketch tool in the top left corner and click the front plane. Left click gives you sketch number 1. Come over to the left side and hide the eyeball icons for top, front, and right so that we can see a little better. Come all the way across your screen to the view cube on the top right. Hit the word front. Place it in front of you. We're going to get off the plane at some point here, and that's okay. All right, so let's use the line tool for the whole thing. Left click on the line tool. We want to left click on the origin. Left click, drag to the right anywhere. Left click. And when that box pops up around those numbers, mine happened to say 1.25, we'll make it correct. So type in 0.5, enter. I didn't have to click that box. I just have to do it while the box is showing. So I'm still in the line tool. I come straight up, making sure I see that vertical constraint. Left click anywhere. And since that box is highlighted there, I don't click it. I just type in 0.5. And we can do that for each one. Drag to the right. This one might go off your screen. So it's going to be 3 inches, but what I do here is go anywhere. I'm at almost 2. Left click, making sure I'm horizontal, and type in the number 3. If it goes off your screen, just scroll out a little bit. Or press and hold your mouse, and you can drag your whole object over. Still on the line tool, but if you lose it, you just click on it and make sure you touch the dots. Come straight down and just line it up. See how you get those dashes? Line it up. And it says 0.5 in blue. That means it's going to dimension it for me. Left click. I don't have to do anything. Go to the right, making sure you're horizontal. Left click and type in 0.5. Straight up. Left click 1.5. I'm going to scroll out so I can start seeing my whole object. I'm going to move it. Okay, 1.5. Going to come to the left here. Left click. It's going to be 1. I'm going to go straight up here. I'm going to left click. And I'm going to hit escape on my keyboard this time. So in case you've been missing the boxes, you can always come up in between by escaping, hitting dimension tool, left clicking on each line, and calling it the right dimension. So that's 1. So I have 1.5 on the bottom, and I have 1 inch on the top, 1 inch going across. I should be okay. For technical drawings, your dimensions belong off of your object. They default to the inside on this program, which is okay. But if you were to submit it anywhere from manufacturing, you would move them like this. Okay, back to the line tool. Left click, start where I left off. Left click, drag to the left, making sure the horizontal constraint, that little dash, is showing. Left click, 2, enter. Come straight down and just line it up with the other side. You should see, oh, not working for me. You should see some sort of a dashed line that lines up here. If you get that, click on it. Mine's not cooperating. So I'll just left click and type in 1, enter. Come across here, and I believe this is 1 also. Left click, so my perpendicular constraint, type 1, enter, and come straight down. Left click. I do not have to dimension it. It came up perfectly. Okay, so we're looking here, good here. I'm just going to make sure the overall dimension is correct by clicking top, clicking bottom. You don't need to do this. And I'm just comparing that to my picture to see if I made any mistakes. It says it's 2 inches. So that would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am okay there. If I come back here, I can hit escape on my keyboard. I don't need that. Okay. Top right corner over here, escape on your keyboard. Make sure your mouse is clean. Go to the little view cube and click isometric. Come up to the top left and extrude. We want to drag this arrow back in the same direction of our schematic. And we're going to see that it needs to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, which is 5 times a half, 2.5 inches. So in the depth box, 2.5 inches. 2.5, enter, and then green check mark. Scroll out, admire your work, good job.